Since students across the borderland re-entered the classroom, all school districts are taking precautions to try and prevent an outbreak. But one thing that is not required is COVID-19 testing before entering the classroom. ABC 7's Iris Lopez spoke to parents who say they have concerns about testing not being mandatory. But Iris, you also spoke with some who believe that the measures already in place are more than enough.
Yeah, Eric, I spoke with one dad earlier this morning who said that he has actually two daughters that attends Montwood High School right behind me, and he was aware that mandatory testing for COVID was not going to be required for students going back on campus. But that detail didn't stop him from sending his two daughters back to campus.
We feel very safe and satisfied and happy with the measures that at least we've seen at Montwood High School with Socorro ISD.
SISD, along with other school districts, have implemented new guidelines for students returning to in-person learning. Those guidelines include mask requirements, social distancing, limited capacity, and quarantining of staff and students who report a positive test. For Dave Ayala, these guidelines were enough to make him comfortable with sending his two daughters back.
At this point, I'm trusting the school district that they're taking the necessary measures to keep everybody safe.
But some parents believe that the guidelines might not be enough.
I've already gotten at least 3 emails telling me that someone from the school came out positive, either a student or a teacher.
Despite these extra measures, Elizabeth Calvillo is still choosing to keep her daughter home.
My daughter's school is actually very strict on how they're handling, their students' participation at school. They not only have to wear a mask, but they also have to wear the shield. And they cannot move from their desks. And even with all of these measures, you're still having these positive cases coming out.
When asked if they'd feel more comfortable with mandatory testing, both parents had mixed reactions.
It's an individual thing, Ms. Lopez. Everybody has a right to their own opinion, to their own feelings.
I feel everyone should get tested, not only the students, but the teachers, the faculty, everyone.
But one thing both agree on is that every parent is entitled to their own personal decision.
I may be okay with my daughters being tested. I may be okay with them being in school, but others may not.
They've actually given us the option, and I still don't want her going back.
And all 3 major school districts, including El Paso, Socorro, and Isleta Independent School District, offer on-site rapid testing for the students. Of course, those tests are not mandatory. And according to the city, over the last 2 weeks, about 10,000 rapid tests were administered within the school district. Reporting live from East El Paso, Iris Lopez, ABC 7.